Hey, it's day 300 of Hey, what are you doing today? That's pretty cool. The 300th day. I think that for 300 days now, I've stopped and taken at least a few seconds out of every day to stop and document a thought or an image or something that's going on in the day. And um, again, it'll be an interesting collection. I thought I'd feel better on day 300. I've been uh, really struggling with a lack of progress the last maybe even a week or two at this point. And I'm trying to figure out what's gone what's gone wrong. Where this is the most off track I've been since I started this project, and there's been a couple of elements, a couple of things that have changed. And you know what? When I got in the car today, I turned on the camera and I looked at myself and I thought, well, 300 days ago, when you started this thing, this is where you were. And I looked and I realized that I was wearing the same jacket. And I think when I brought out this jacket, when I started wearing this on a daily basis, as strange as it sounds, I kind of started drifting back into my old ways and my old self, and that might have been when I started loosening the reins a little bit. As peculiar as that sounds, and there may be something to that, but it's just a thought that flashed through my head. But another thing that happened, I was trying to put a finger on what else was different, and I haven't been concentrating on some of the little things. I've been letting some of the little things go. Today was the first day, and I don't know how long it's been, maybe a month or 2 months, that I stopped to stretch. And that was one of the biggest parts of this thing at the beginning was, becoming more limber and more flexible. And, I don't know when I stopped doing that. But I guess it goes to show me that all those little things, the more I let up on one thing here or there, the more everything starts to unwind. And I really need to recognize that value in it. I mean, even something as simple as kind of diagnosing this jacket. This was a jacket to kind of hide being overweight. It was kind of a comfort thing. And as soon as I got back in it, it kind of loosened up the diet a little bit. I wasn't paying attention to what was going on with my clothes, how they fit, how they felt, how they made me feel. As I was getting in better shape, I started to be able to wear some clothes that made me feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more powerful, and then I put this on, and it kind of started taking away from that. So maybe there is something to all of that. Maybe that was where the change had occurred. Another element, a lot of what I was studying was I was listening to different things while I was at work, and it's probably been about a month since that privilege was taken away from me in some regards. I can't walk around with something in my with a headphone in my ear. So there's been a lot of downtime, a lot more downtime than there had been before. Before it was a constant feed of information coming in my head. So now I'm kind of starved for that. I've been reading a lot more. But I just, it's just a combination of a couple of things. And, it's really up to me. Do I throw my hands up and say, well, that wasn't a good attempt, and this is where it got me? I mean, I don't want to make light of the things that I've learned in the last 300 days. I don't want to make light of how my life has changed in the last 300 days. But the last 30 to 60 days, there's been some powerful things that have happened in the last 30 to 60 days as well, though, too. So it's just hard to put a finger on it. Honestly, I feel miles away from this thing, and I want to get back on track. I yearn to get back on track. Maybe maybe I have to get down that low to uh, to get back up. But I don't know. I just gotta keep swinging. Maybe I'll throw this jacket away. Day 300. Hey, what are you doing today? Thanks.